All right,
I'm fucking
welcome, boys.
pissed.
Shut up.
Sorry.
All right, welcome back, guys. This is an episode of the Cheezy and Mocha podcast, except we are rebranding to include Drew Locked and Loaded. So, give a warm welcome. He will be joining us in these podcasts now, and it will be renamed eventually.
When we find the time to.
The Drew Lock podcast sounds amazing. Think we can get that branded?
No. Okay, so we have some really good topics today. I'm really excited for this podcast.
Yes, we do.
So,
All right, are we starting with the NFL predictions?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so we are going to each individually just predict or talk about the matchups at least. And I will be showing my screen at least of who I'm going to pick. And yeah, we're just gonna go around and predict the playoffs. So, starting in the wild card, you guys want to talk about the Tennessee versus Baltimore?
Just say who we think's gonna win, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll go first. I have I hate saying this. I have Baltimore winning this game. Baltimore looks better than they do last season. And I think Lamar Jackson, this is his third time going to the playoffs. I think he's gonna be ready for this game. I don't think they're gonna overlook Tennessee like they did last season. And Tennessee beat them earlier this year. So I think there's a lot of hype going into this game. And a lot of fuel for Baltimore. So I see Baltimore pulling this one out against Tennessee.
Yeah, Baltimore made a good run at the end of the year to get into the playoffs and get the 5 seed. And as much as I'm rooting for Lamar to get his revenge from last year, I'm going to go with Tennessee for this one. I don't know. I think it's tough to stop Henry, especially this late in the year. And I know they're going to have a good game plan to plan around making sure he's stopped, but Tannehill has also looked great this year. And for me, this is just that game where this one is the 50-50 of the wild card for me, but I'm going to go with Tennessee to win.
100% agree. I have no idea who's going to win this game. I think it could go either way. I just have a good feeling about Tennessee, honestly. I haven't watched enough of either of these teams down the stretch, but I think that Tennessee is going to pull it out. I think Baltimore is just too inconsistent right now.
I hope Tennessee wins. Fuck.
Yeah, I want to see them. I want to see them get into some cold playoff games with Henry. I want to see him to never mind. I was about to say I want to see them go to Green Bay. Never mind.
Him turn Earl Thomas into a blocker.
Yeah.
God,
all right,
I love
Cleveland. Cleveland at Pittsburgh.
I just for superstitious reasons, I put Pittsburgh. That's all I'm gonna say. Go Browns. Big game this weekend.
Wait, you are putting Pittsburgh?
I always pick against the Browns. It's a superstitious thing.
Okay.
I'm never gonna pick the Browns. It's just how I am.
All right. Well, I don't think you're gonna find two people that disagree with you.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. So I picked the Browns. Here's the thing. I think if there was a wild card team that can give them the struggle, I think the Browns was going to be that team. At the same time, though, that Week 17 matchup doesn't give me a lot of hope. That you guys almost lost to the Mason Rudolph-led Steelers. So we'll see how you guys play when the starters come out to play.
You're gonna make me say this. You're really gonna make me say this. The Steelers looked better with Mason Rudolph than they have with Ben Roethlisberger over the past 5 weeks. It's facts. Mason Rudolph had the best game, like quarterback.
That doesn't mean that Ben Roethlisberger's worse than Mason Rudolph.
Yes.
Now, I can't account for TJ Watt. That's gonna suck. But I'm gonna say something that might sway your pick a little bit. Did you hear the news that came out today?
Oh, it's Stefanski.
Stefanski, Batonio, Hodges,
Yeah.
and other players not playing in this game, which sucks major fucking ass. So
Yeah, which I would assume they would have probably like delayed the playoff game, but I'm surprised. I'm not surprised they aren't doing that.
I mean, it's the
But,
playoffs.
yeah, they're just saying you got to roll with the punches. I don't know. I'm pulling for Cleveland. Here's the thing. I just am not a Pittsburgh guy either. I've never liked the Steelers. I'm proud of Big Ben for no longer wanking it to porn, but he's not. I just don't like the Steelers, so I'm hoping the Brownies can pull it off.
I think I'm rooting for the Browns as well. But I think Pittsburgh's gonna win. If I'm being realistic. I don't know.
Fuck, dude.
I believe in the Big Ben and also don't believe in the Cleveland.
In the big man.
Yes.
But hey, good job to the Browns for making it this far. Would have thought they'd make it to the playoffs.
Hey, bro, Ohio sports is thriving right now. Got a Browns wild card game Sunday night and a national championship Monday night.
And you're gonna lose both.
Fuck you. How's Oklahoma doing?
Okay, well they did beat Florida, so
No, okay.
we made Kyle Trask go from a top 10 pick to maybe a second round pick.
You sit there and enjoy your little New Year's Six bowl, buddy. We'll be playing in the big game.
All right.
Okay.
Do you think Indy can go into Buffalo
No.
and beat Buffalo?
No. No.
Okay. Same.
Not a chance.
Not with Phillip Rivers at quarterback.
Good. It was a good run, Indy. Way to make it there. You participated.
Go get yourself another quarterback.
Yes.
What if they get Wentz?
Oh,
I think that could be a good fit.
that would be probably a decent fit in my opinion.
Sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject. I just thought of Wentz either going there or New England.
Hey. If there are reports he's also considering Denver, or at least Denver's in the conversation, so we can have hope. Because if we don't, we're drafting fucking Kyle Trask at 9, so.
God damn. Just already giving up on Locke, huh?
I'm not, but the reports say we're giving up on Locke, so.
Do you guys have an opinion on the just Philly purposely losing?
Oh, 100% they lost that game.
Dude, I think they just picked between who they wanted to make the play or who they wanted to make the playoffs least between the Giants and the football team, and the Giants are a way bigger rival to the Eagles than the football team are.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Well, that also gave them the 3rd seed in that division, which means they'll play all the 3rd place teams in those divisions. So, because if they win, they move to 2nd. And plus their pick, I believe, did their pick go out of the top 10 if they win that game?
I think they moved from 9 to like 6 or something. I think that's what I read.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a big jump there, especially if they want to go wide receiver or maybe draft a quarterback according to plan B.
If that's the case, then that was not a bad move by Peterson at all. Although I don't understand why you start Hurts in the first place though. If you were going to purposely lose the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, it might have derailed his confidence, but yet again, pulling him probably didn't help.
Whatever. Philly's a fucking dumpster fire right now.
Yeah. But yet again, he also was 70 yards, 0 touchdowns, and interception when he got pulled. So,
hey, I mean, you gotta let the rookie.
That's true.
Battle it out.
Worked out well for Tua.
Yeah.
Do you think Tampa Bay can go into Washington and win?
Well, apparently Washington wants to use 2 quarterbacks, so I think Tampa Bay might be okay. Just a guess.
This is the most. Aaron, I'm not going to say that yet, but Tampa will win this game. Unfortunately, Washington is dog shit.
Agreed.
So funny they made the playoffs though. The football team.
That's God. The NFC is so bad.
I
keep seeing memes about how there's an 8-8 Chicago team, a 7-9 Washington team.
And the 10-6 Dolphins are
And
Not
the
in the
10-6
playoffs.
Dolphins missed the playoffs. Jesus Christ.
It's so sad to see.
I'm surprised Mocha hasn't brought up the fact that there's only one 7-9 division winner that's made the playoffs, and they won that game. And I can't believe Mocha didn't bring it up because he's a Seahawk fan.
I'm pretty sure he's a
I
Phil fan,
didn't
and
I didn't watch the Seahawks until 2012. Which
Oh my
I
God,
know.
that was-
Okay, I know that
Wow.
sounds really fishy because that's when we got good and drafted Russell Wilson. But I legitimately didn't watch football at all until
Okay.
until the fuck, what was it called? It was the double catch thing, Golden Tate.
All you have to say is you live in
Oh,
Washington and you're fine.
the Phil Murray.
Yes, I haven't watched a team that's.
I like
been
how I
bad.
know the name of that.
Okay, but that game was the infamous Beastquake game.
That's true.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Mocha's the type of guy to be like, man, like I became a fan of the team after they won the Super Bowl, but like, trust me, I kind of was there with them before, so
I was kind of.
Bruh, I don't know.
Speaking of your team, you think the Rams?
Yeah, we beat the Rams. There's no way.
Well, no, if they have that backup QB, you know.
I think the Seahawks win this game by like 2 points.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close one, I think.
I mean, how else do we win games? Like,
Like you'll win. It'll be in the
you'll
most
win, but it's by
anxious fact.
it's by
anxious
6
fashion.
points against the Redskins, and
Aaron
yeah.
Donald will either have a pick six or a fumble six this game. That's just my prediction.
Russell Wilson will get sacked 7 times on our
Oh, 100%.
on our 2 route fucking plays.
In
Really
fact,
cool.
looking at this, none of the NFC wildcard games are really intriguing. That's probably the best one.
Oh, that's gonna be the best one without a doubt.
Yeah.
All the AFC games are going to be good, but
Dude, what if Chicago beats New Orleans? Like, there's no way, but like, what if?
there's
There's always a way. There's always a
want-
way.
I want to believe in the Saints, but bro, the Saints have been choke artists in recent memory.
Yeah.
Lost last year to Minnesota with Stephon Diggs play. You can't really blame the pass interference on them, but they're choke artists. I have New Orleans winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago pulled it out somehow.
I
Chicago
kind of want to
is
go
strong.
Chicago because when I went through this earlier, I picked New Orleans and it made the playoffs a lot less interesting. So I'm gonna pick
Dude.
Chicago.
If Chicago wins,
Wow.
I don't think Chicago's gonna win, but if they
don't
do,
think Mitchell Trubisky will beat Drew Brees. It's just straight
Dude,
up.
he's been on fire.
Hey, but-
He's having his redemption arc right now.
all I'm
Okay.
saying is, think about it. If he beats the Saints, that means Trubisky gets a 5-year extension for $200 million, maybe 60 or 200 mil.
Nagy keeps his job.
Nagy keeps his job, and they just stay at fucking
all
8
bad
and 8
news for the
for
Bears.
5 years straight.
All
So
bad news.
We want the Bears to win for that reason alone.
Yes.
we
We don't want to see them be good. We just want to see them in fucking purgatory and hell. That's what we're trying to say here.
somewhere right now, Nick is very angry with you, Drew.
He is shaking in his boots.
That's okay. He can beat me tomorrow when we play in Legacy. Hey, before we continue though, let's give a round of applause to Trey for being 18-0 right now.
Whoa.
Let's go, Trey. I'm clapping my hands, but you probably can't.
More
hear
like
it.
37-0. Actually, never mind. He did
Oh.
lose one game. Never mind.
He did lose one, yeah. So
Fuck.
it's gonna be him
He
and
could've
Kush.
been
That's gonna be a good
37-0.
Super Bowl. Oh, maybe we'll do the Super Bowl predictions at the end for that one. Wow, look at that.
Oh God.
Anyways, last game in the NFC. Oh wait, that was the last game. in the
Yeah, that
NFC.
was the last game. All right, divisional. I guess now we have different
Yeah.
opinions on who's
Yeah,
gonna be.
but I'm pretty sure me and Cheezy are the same, and you're the only one who's not.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, so.
whatever.
Yeah.
Mine's the only one that matters, anyways.
That's true.
So why don't you just explain
We
the
both have
AFC?
Buffalo, Pittsburgh. No. And
I have
KC,
Buffalo,
Tennessee.
Pittsburgh.
Oh no, I
Thanks.
don't. I have Tennessee, Buffalo, and Cleveland, KC.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have something different than that too.
Yeah, so we're all a little different here. That's okay. Why don't we have Cheezy explain his AFC first, and then we'll go from there.
I think the divisional round is going to be pretty clear cut. I think Kansas City beats Baltimore. If Baltimore beats Tennessee, I think Kansas City beats anybody that goes in front of them for the divisional round. Honestly, I just don't see Kansas City losing at least the divisional round. As far as the Buffalo Pittsburgh game goes, I got Buffalo. Fuck Pittsburgh. Fuck the Steelers. You know, I'm not even thinking they'll make the divisional round mentally, but I have to put them there. So, yeah, Buffalo and Kansas City for the AFC Championship for me.
Yeah, so I have Tennessee and Buffalo, and that I think that's a, I think that's a 50-50 game. If that becomes a matchup, like anybody can walk out of that game winning with the win. But I think the team that Buffalo has this year, they'll be able to beat Tennessee. And then, of course, because I believe in Cleveland, unlike Cheezy does, I have Cleveland going against KC.
You fucking idiot.
But Cleveland's gonna get fucking stomped on if they play KC, in my opinion. So
yeah, that's a no-go.
That's actually what I had last time I did this, but then I picked Pittsburgh this time. So now I got Pittsburgh versus Buffalo, and I think Buffalo just wins that one, which is kind of boring, but it's the matchup we all want to see anyways. Because then Tennessee's going to KC, and I think that's actually going to be a good game. But I think KC just wins.
Drew, do you know that Tennessee beat Buffalo by 30 this season?
Mm-hmm. I do.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they were one of the 3 losses. It was them, the Hail Murray, and then I forget their other loss, which I think was the week 1 versus. Who did they lose? I know they lost early, and then they lost to Tennessee early as well.
I don't know.
For me, I think no matter what the matchups are, I already see Buffalo and KC as who's going to be in the AFC Championship. And that's what I'm hoping, because I know that's going to be the best AFC Championship game we get.
Okay, so on to
they lost to the Chiefs.
The Titans did?
No, the Bills. The Bills
yeah,
lost to the Chiefs, Cardinals, and Titans.
And the Bills lost to the Titans when they had their shortened schedule because of the whole COVID outbreak.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah. So even then, like, I'm not saying it's a fluky loss, but it's kind of a fluky loss. So.
All right.
So who do you guys have in the AFC championship then?
AFC, Kansas City, and Buffalo.
Same, Kansas City, Buffalo.
Okay, well then we're all going to be on the same page there.
Good.
Okay, NFC. Who do you guys have?
Do you want to go in the same order again?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah,
okay, so I'll go. So my matchups are the Saints and the Seahawks. I have to pick Seattle. I don't believe in New Orleans enough. I honestly don't believe in Seattle either. But if I have to pick in a team that I believe in just a little more than the other, I think Seattle will probably again win by like a point or 2 and make it to the NFC Championship. And I think they'll play Green Bay. I think Tampa they got lucky that they're playing fucking Washington in the first round, and there's just no way that they go to Lambeau and beat Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. So
yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, I got the Seahawks and the Packers in the NFC Championship.
Dude, I want that matchup.
I have nothing to really add to that. That's my same games, my same predictions. Honestly, like that's what it's gonna be. Maybe Brady can beat Green Bay, but without a doubt, Rodgers is winning the MVP, and I think that offense has been clicking really nice, and I think they can outscore Tampa Bay's offense.
That's what I had last time before I picked Chicago, to upset New Orleans. So now I have Chicago going to Green Bay and Tampa going to Seattle. And
oh my god,
I have no idea what a Tampa Bay versus Seattle matchup would look like right now, but I feel like we're at home, so we win we win those. And then Green Bay raffle stomp Chicago. So
I'm telling you right now,
we all end up with the same one again.
If Tampa Bay goes to Seattle, Tampa Bay is winning that game.
Really?
In my opinion, that is their way to the NFC Championship game. Is if your predictions come out the way.
Yeah, I would rather go through Seattle than Green Bay if I'm Tampa.
Well,
That's
okay. I mean, obviously, I think that's obviously easier, but I don't think they come into our house and just
I mean, think
dump
about
on
it
us.
though.
I don't think they'll dump on you. I think it'll be a close game, but I honestly don't see you guys winning if that's the case.
Seattle's defense is cake.
They got better.
No,
Yeah,
they've
know,
been
but
a lot better recently.
Yeah.
Tampa's got a top. I think statistically they're a top 10 defense. I know sometimes they don't show that, but they are.
I mean, if our offense can just move the ball once in a while and show some of the fucking promise we had at the beginning of the season, it'd be. I think we'd. Everyone would predict us to go to that NFC Championship at least every time. Like this one, this wouldn't even be a discussion if our offense was operating at that same level.
I think if it's Seattle, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, that is like the ideal situation because I think that's where you're gonna get the two best divisional games. But I think the better game would be Tampa Bay at Seattle, like 100%. Just to watch that.
I don't want Tom Brady to thrive.
Oh,
like if I see him in the NFC Championship, I'm gonna barf. Throw up. Okay, so
I don't want him in the NFC Championship either. I don't want him to go from a winning squad to another winning squad. It just doesn't sit right with me for some reason.
So, are we gonna predict Super Bowl matchup?
We have the same. Yes, we have the same matchups, I believe.
Okay, so
Buffalo versus KC.
Yep. This is going to be, I think, the best possible AFC Championship, like Drew said. This might be the best game of the playoffs, not including the Super Bowl. I guess I don't know. But I would have Kansas City barely winning that game, and the reason I'm saying that is because like people keep saying that the Chiefs look very vulnerable. And I think they're kind of doing that on purpose. Because I don't like why on earth would the Chiefs try against a team like Atlanta when they're 13-1 and they basically have the 1 seed locked up? Like why are they throwing passes to Mahomes? Like that was the weirdest trick play I've ever seen. They just all roll to the right side, and then it was like a reverse or some shit like that, and they just try to throw it up to Mahomes. Like I don't think they're trying right now. So I think Kansas City turns it on in the playoffs and gets the Super Bowl again. And I think Green Bay. I think honestly, Green Bay is going to curb stomp Seattle.
Really?
I really don't think Seattle can hang in with Green Bay at Lambeau.
I don't. True. But like Seattle versus Green Bay, our squads just always play each other close, though.
I know, but you guys see.
Like, I think we're definitely a worse team, but we just have a knack for playing close games, especially against Green Bay. So
here's the thing, though. You guys played Green Bay last year in the playoffs, and Green Bay, even though they were 13-3, they were not a good 13-3 team. That you could clearly see there were many holes with that Packers team. I don't see many holes with this Packers team. Truthfully, I don't. I think Green Bay. I think they handled Seattle pretty easily, to be honest. I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but it's just a bold prediction, I guess.
Oh shoot!
You got anything to say about that, Drew?
Oh, I just was looking up last year's championship games and I forgot.
It was the Niners and the Packers, and then the Chiefs and Titans.
Yeah, the Titans was actually pretty close, that one, huh? And then KC kind of ran away with it, and then the Packers just got steamrolled by the run.
Yeah, that wasn't even a close game.
I was gonna say the Chiefs and Bills played earlier, and it was pretty close. I mean, 26-17 KC, 2-score game, but I don't know. I think these two games would be like the ideal championship games, in my opinion. I think
Yeah.
both of them would be really competitive and close.
All right. Well, I mean, it would be extremely boring if I said the same teams, wouldn't it? So that's why I'm saying
Buffalo.
the Bills versus Packers is my prediction.
He's going Buffalo.
Going Buffalo. I don't think any team is beating the Chiefs without a doubt. Like I think the Chiefs are going to repeat again, but I think the team that would give them the run for their money would be Buffalo.
Wait,
and I think
so are you picking Buffalo or like who do you really think's going to win?
If Buffalo makes it, I think Green Bay wins. If KC makes it, KC's beating Green Bay.
What?
But who do you really think's gonna win the AFC Championship?
I'm talking, yeah.
Are you kind of doing a for fun pick like I did with Chicago?
No. I really think the Bills are gonna win. That's what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, I don't know if the Bills can beat the Chiefs. So it's kind of like I know it's a little bit. I know it doesn't make sense to me. It does, but.
But like my thing is if I as a viewer who doesn't have a horse in the race, I would rather see. Well, I guess I kind of do since my team's in the NFC Championship, but
yeah,
I think Green Bay will win. But I would rather see Green Bay versus Kansas City than Green Bay versus Buffalo. That's more. I just think that's more exciting.
Absolutely.
I would so much rather see Mahomes versus Rodgers.
Do you think Rodgers can win that, or do you think
yes.
Mahomes will walk away?
Yes,
oh.
I think it'd be a close game. Yeah.
I have the Packers winning the Super Bowl against Kansas City.
Really?
I do. I really believe in Green Bay this year. I don't know why. I have a weird feeling about them.
So we both have Green Bay winning.
Aaron Rodgers is so good. He's just too good.
His MVP numbers in week, I think it was 10. If you put, I want to say $100 on him, you're walking out with 900 because I think he was at plus 900 odds. If I'm doing my math right. And I really contemplated doing it, but I was like, there's no way that Mahomes doesn't win the MVP. And then Rodgers just turned it on, and then Mahomes had his fucking 3-pick game against Miami.
Really? You guys think KC's gonna lose to Green Bay?
Yeah, I picked KC as well.
I think it's. I mean, I don't.
I picked Green Bay.
I don't think it's super heavy KC favor, but I feel like it's like 75% chance they win.
I don't see that even if they play Green Bay. If they play Green Bay, if they play Green Bay, the only way they're gonna win is by attacking Green Bay's trash run defense. And
there's some things you can take into consideration along with this game. Do you know how hard it is to go back to back in the NFL?
I don't know if superstition comes into that like that.
It's not even about superstition. It's literally just like the NFL has always been teams.
Okay, but flipping a coin and it landing on heads 5 times in a row doesn't make it more likely that it's going to land on tails the next time.
I'm not saying that's a reason that they're going to lose the game. I'm just saying you can factor that in. Or I mean the reason, not a reason. It can be a reason.
No, I feel like it's fair to factor it in.
I don't think that's fair to factor it in.
Yeah.
I just look at Seattle when they beat Denver, and then the following year they choked against New England.
Okay, I don't think those are like. I don't think they have a correlation with each other just because it's hard to win 2 times in a row.
Never mind. You're not.
You're delusional.
Yeah, it's all good. No, you're just an idiot.
Okay, so we all agree the Chiefs are gonna
win. That's crazy. So we have 2 Green Bay, 1 Chiefs. So
that's
crazy. The Browns are gonna win.
That's crazy that this podcast is Green Bay favorite. Actually, what? I did not expect that going into this.
I think you're just a little salty because you know Green Bay is gonna end up beating Seattle one way or another.
I don't feel salty. Like, our team is not good. Ever since we lost to the Giants, I have accepted that we're going to lose.
Dude, I honestly think Seattle could lose in the first round.
I
didn't
agree.
predict it, but, like the Rams, if they lose the Rams, that would not surprise me whatsoever. Like I just have no faith in Seattle. No offense, Mocha.
I don't take offense. I have no faith in them either. That's what I'm saying. Ever since they lost to the Giants, this team is not capable of winning the Super Bowl. All right, so we kind of, me and Cheezy DM back and forth a little bit, and we were kind of talking about how MSPA or SBA in general. I mean, it used to be MSBA, and that's part of like how it's been growing, but uh, it's been growing, and a lot of the I think the commissioners, it's mostly Mo, have been like pushing it in like new and bigger directions. Um, and I thought it was kind of an interesting concept because I realized I was kind of like not into it being any bigger than it is right now. Not that I'm like against any like big new projects. It's just that right now it already doing these leagues already consumes like the average person's time enough, I feel like. And then if it gets bigger and bigger, it has to start consuming a little bit more and a little bit more of their time. And then it starts becoming more disinteresting when it like starts feeling like a job and not just something you do for fun in your free time, I guess.
Right. Okay. Well, do you want to go, Drew, or do you want me to go?
You can go. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I when Mocha and I were talking about it, I kind of agreed with him. Like I don't. It's definitely not a bad thing for MSPA to expand the way that it's expanding. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the visions that Mo has for MSPA, like, they're amazing. Simply, like, the way he sees this league going forward, he really has a plan that's going to elevate all of the users that participate in the league and pretty much anybody who's involved with it in general. It's going to really elevate them on the platforms of Twitch and YouTube. And it's going to allow a lot more people to see the skills that some of these users, some of the better users, display. What I agreed with Mocha on was it's really nice to have the community that we are in. And when I say that, I mean how much we all care for each other. And I guess a great example of this would be when Chef's uh, kids, I think it was his playground set, it was stolen.
Right.
And the solution to that issue was having some people in the community donate money to Chef so we can get this kid a new playground set. I believe for Christmas. It's just small things like that. Like you don't like if you join a Madden league, have you ever been in a community where they truly care about each other and they talk? I mean, I've been going through probably the worst point in my life is right now. The last 6-7 weeks have been the worst 6-7 weeks of my life. I mean, I'm not gonna go in depth about it, but Mo, Calc, even you, Mocha, Grady, Drunk, Nick, these guys, they've talked to me. They've been helping me through what I'm going through. And that's like the last thing you would kind of expect when you're in a Madden league. Like you don't expect people to care like that. And I guess that's something MSPA has that stands out from any other league is just the fact that we're all together and we're all in it regardless of the outcomes on the field, I guess, if that makes sense. So I just agreed with Mocha. I felt like making it or keeping it as a small community at least for him and I personally, would be a lot more enjoyable, I guess.
I mean, just before, if when you want to add in something, Drew, but I was just gonna say, uh, it's not, I feel like it kind of feels like having that opinion means I don't want to share, like, MSBA with other people, or SBA rather, um, but it's not really that, it just feels like this is, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like if it becomes more than it is, you lose some of that personal aspect and the community aspect, um, and it feels more like, I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say again that it makes it more feel like an obligation rather than something you do for fun, and I feel like that's what'll push some people away. It'll exclude some of the people who just enjoy getting their games in and enjoy the community and don't necessarily do a lot of the management or like that type of stuff or like even like content and stuff, but and they're like a core part of the community. Uh, but yeah. Do you got anything to add to that, Drew? Or do you do you kind of
No,
understand the
I,
concept of
I
what we're
understand
talking
the concept.
about? Okay.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about it just because like this like so I joined SPA at the end of Madden 20, but I really didn't participate, if that makes sense. Like I joined in the last season. I just kind of played. I think I played 10 out of the 16 games with the Dolphins, and like I knew it wasn't gonna. There was nothing for me to really sort of gain. Like if I won, cool. If I lost, it's like okay, I picked a team, and I just played this last season for him, you know. And I think once like 21 started coming around, that's when I started was like, okay, let me get more involved in like at least the Discord with the guys and the community. And it was just kind of like my ass concept of like, all right, now that this is really starting up, let's see if this is a league I'll stay in. Let's see if this is kind of like I really wanted to just get a grip of like this was a league or not I wanted to keep because I kind of was just looking for some during that time. And so from being here from a small time, like I can tell the community is very involving as is, you know. Like I'm already on you guys' podcast.
Right.
Which is kind of crazy, but at the same time, like it's been awesome to feel welcomed to the community in a sense. And so I don't feel like I'm not here as long as you guys have been, you know? So I don't have that bond you guys created with people, like as much to the extent you have. And so I understand where you guys are coming from to kind of wanting to keep it smaller. I don't think growing is a bad thing. I think growing in the right ways will help, if that makes sense.
It's not at all
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. And I think as long as if Mo and the commissioners want to keep growing, but also stay true to what SPA is and what they built it upon, which is just a group of guys and money who get together and enjoy playing Madden, 2K, even golf there for a while, which I freaking loved, and keep that community aspect. I think as long as they don't lose that, and as long as they stay true to the community and building those relationships within it, I think that's what will help continue SPA be what it is. Because like you guys said, like I've been in God knows how many Madden leagues ever since quarantine started, and I've left God knows how many. I think this is both Legacy and Pandora, and then a different one are the only three I'm in. And I won't leave either of those three because of the communities that I've been built, and that's why I enjoy it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get hate for this topic.
I feel kind of bad saying it.
The
I
more you
mean,
talk
okay,
about this, the more
I'll reveal a little bit like why this topic even came up in the DMs. There's like a guy who runs a server called League Crawler, and it kind of like recommends leagues to join for people who are looking to get into Madden leagues. Um, but he's like looking to branch out and like kind of create a Discord that like promotes podcasts or something like that. And Mo asked me if I wanted to promote this podcast on there, and it would have taken like making a bunch of making a Discord and like doing a bunch of work on that and then maintaining that afterwards and like trying to like kind of advertise it. Um and between like doing this and like the broadcasting and just getting my games in and being a rep in general, I feel like I put like an adequate like the amount of effort I put into this league feels good for a game I don't even enjoy playing that much. Like I probably put more hours into this league than I probably should. But not that that's a bad thing because I love this community and I love what I do um for this I love doing the podcast and the broadcasting and stuff like that. I feel like I would, if I kept doing more, I would become not happy.
Burnt out.
If
You'd
that
be
makes
burned out.
sense.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty much just gonna summarize what I'm saying. It's not that I don't want MSPA to grow. Like I think MSPA can do great thing, like amazing things if it grows. It's strictly like a personal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a selfish thing, like Mocha said. Like I don't want to share the community that I'm a part of, I guess, because it's a very special community.
Yeah, which I don't think. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna post a message out while Mocha's recording this episode to the general chat to like warn people to please like listen to what we're saying because I feel like this could bring a lot of DMs.
Well, I think one thing to remember too is what you guys are saying also isn't a bad thing at all. And like I said, we both joined this league at completely different times. And so you guys have, like I said earlier, had that experience and that bond that you've created for such a long time. And already in my time, like I've created decent relationships with a lot of you guys in here. And I understand where you guys are coming from as well. So sorry if that sounded like I was trying to attack you guys, because that's not what I meant.
No, I didn't think that.
I didn't think that either, yeah.
But I do agree with Mocha. I feel like what we do right now with Madden, like I can't. What Kush does with YouTube, I could never do.
What were we gonna say? The Pandora Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm. We got Kush and Trey.
I've got Trey by about 30. Yeah, that's my prediction.
Yeah, so we got Cush's Bengals and Trey's Panthers for the second year in a row. Or not. I mean, Kush didn't make it last year, but Trey is in the Super Bowl again, and is currently 18-0, and pretty much looks unstoppable. And I don't think any of us have an opinion other than he's gonna win a second straight Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna win, which sucks, but it does make sense. Like that team just looks nice, and I hope Kush can pull it off because he's definitely the underdog. And like Cheezy said, Trey's projected by 30 apparently, but we'll see what happens.
I
You know what is
I
impressive?
really hope Kush can pull it off. That'd be cool to watch.
You know what is impressive? That it's the second season in the Super Bowl is the Carolina Panthers versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yep.
I gotta tip my hat off to both of them. That's impressive. Taking two rebuild projects to an early Super Bowl.
I mean, look at the championship games. It was the Bengals and Dolphins versus the Vikings and Panthers.
And yeah, like that's not
yeah,
never happening in real life.
No, it's not. And so to see those four and not any of the other kind of bigger names you'd expect it. Like, that's impressive.
I just want to hear you guys' opinions. There's not like a ton of information about the players in this league, physically wise. But
Oh God.
who would you take in a fight, me or Mo?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mo in about. I'll give you 30 seconds, Mocha. 30 seconds.
Wait, what?
I'll give you 30 seconds. Unless if I think Mo is a little bigger than I think he is. I don't even know like what you are, Mocha. Like I don't know your height. I don't know your weight. I don't know.
Okay. I could get on camera and like be a. Okay, no. Wait.
What the?
Fuck, watch. Wait. Oh, wait. Fuck, wait, just a second.
You're not. You'd at least finish the sentence. Come on.
It's like I'm gonna show you who I am on camera.
Wait. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about the hair. Just a second.
Trust me, I don't think anybody's worried
Mocha,
about that.
you're definitely 6'3" and then 120 dripping wet. That's my prediction.
Okay, I mean, a little bit wrong.
Wishbone.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help anything.
I know. I need to be like.
God, that is an ugly wall. Holy shit.
Yeah. First of all,
Coloring on that wall.
can you also put your mattress pad on? Because that's pissing me off that it's just sitting there.
Oh,
Might be
that doesn't go on my bed.
I
That's just
can't
been there
believe
for
there's
months.
actually somebody skinnier than me in this league. I really did not think it was possible.
Can I send you at least some like wall art to put up? Or can you at least repaint the wall so where it's not a green and then a darker shade of green underneath it?
Those are
Oh,
the two worst
man.
green colors you could have possibly picked, too. That's
Bruh, this
disgusting.
got painted for me. I live with my parents right now because of COVID. This was my room since I was 10.
It's disgusting.
I'll let you. You'll make it out of the first round, but I think Mo will knock you out in the second. I think that's fair.
God.
My dimensions are 6'1" and 160.
We are talking about a full-grown ass man against Mocha.
Okay, dude, what the fuck? What do you think Mo is? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I can only imagine Mo as like 5'9" max, and
Well, I
like
think the same thing.
like
Bro,
200
what? I'm
pounds.
thinking Mo's like 6'1",
What?
like
Dude.
180.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'm DMing Mo right now. There's no way
Mo's
he's
Mo.
6'1".
Mo's got the bald head too, and people with bald heads normally win fights. So
Okay, the bald head is a little bit intimidating. Wait,
yeah.
how tall are you?
Mocha, you would get bent in half.
What the fuck? Dude, that's
Jesus.
crazy to me.
That is not a match you would want.
Who did McGregor knock out in 8 seconds? Was that Poirier?
Wait,
think it
Mo's
was.
around 6 foot? He just
Oh my, yeah.
he
If
said,
Mo's around
he said
6
a
foot,
little under 6 foot.
so he's probably 5'11". Or most guys who say that are 5'8". So
I mean, I'm what?
I asked him his weight too. Is that toxic? I don't think guys find that toxic. Maybe
No.
that's their weight.
no. So you have probably an inch and a half on him.
Dude, I was right. I said he was probably around 200, and he said, "Yeah, I'm about 200." Okay.
So he has 40 pounds on you.
Yeah.
Probably more
Okay.
muscle in that.
I really thought he was gonna be like 5'10" or under 5'10", man.
I'm taking my vote back. He's knocking you out in 15 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'll keep it at 30.
Bro.
I'll give it that Mocha's probably a little quicker than most, so he could
Probably,
probably like, get around the area just a little quicker, but he'll run out of space to like run, and he'll eventually just be cornered in.
Yeah, Mocha, do you think
Banked.
when the bell rang, do you think you would run at Mo, or you think you would kind of stay back? Like, what's your tactic here?
Okay, I mean, this isn't a detail that helps me, but I've never been in a fight.
God.
And
So you've
okay,
never
okay.
taken a punch to the face.
No.
What?
I'm telling you, the first punch to the face you take, you're gonna
Okay.
see stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and decrease my time here to 15
Oh,
seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruh. No, okay. Okay, but like I've done a wrestling match while
No.
drunk with my
No.
friends. Does that count?
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
No, if you have not been punched in the face,
I went 0-2 in that as well.
you're not helping your cause here.
Okay, I had some tactics though, because I was like I was gonna be a stay at back person, and I did that for the first round and then lost. And then the second round, I thought he would my other friend would expect me to stay back, but then I charged him, and then he just stepped out of the way, and I ran out of the circle.
How long do you think you'd last against Mo?
Dude, I think I beat Mo. What do you mean? I don't. You think Mo's been in multiple fights? Does he look like a man that's been in multiple fights?
I promise you, I would not doubt if Mo has been in a fight or two.
I'm asking him.
You should ask
Dude,
him.
who hasn't been in at least one fight? Like
Yeah.
what? Come on. I mean, I've been in like probably 30, but
No, that's
30?
more than me.
What the
30.
fuck?
I'm,
Do you
I'm
have?
a little bit of a.
Do you just have beef with everyone or something?
It
You're
sounds like it.
He's from Ohio. Ohio, that makes sense actually.
I've lost a lot and I've won a lot.
I've lost both fights I've been in. Oh, so
Okay,
and the
so
first one,
we're all just a bunch of losers, huh?
I think I've
first
lost
one-
more than I've won.
yeah, I took one right and I went down, and that was it for me. That second fight I lasted a little bit longer, but I still lost it for sure.
If I'm being legitimate, I think I've been in like probably like 8 to 10 fights. Like
Oh,
truthfully.
okay, good.
I was
I was like, dude, you're just asking for fights. Have you been in 30 plus? What?
No, I've probably been in about 8 to 10, and I'm probably like 5 and 5. I have a really funny story off camera
Okay.
for one of them.
Okay. I'll ask you this. Do you think? I mean, obviously we haven't seen everyone in the league, and we don't know everyone's true dimensions because normally just see their face if they even have a webcam. However, I have a favorite. I think Calc would raffle stomp everyone in the league.
I've never seen anybody.
I'm gonna
How
go
are we
with Cream
supposed to
Dave.
give you? How
I
are
think
we
it's
supposed to
Cream
give
Dave
us
Cream
an educated
Dave.
guess?
Cream Dave
I've-
or Kumar? That's my bet.
What? Why Kumar?
Because I just opened the Discord and it was the first name I saw.
Bro,
Okay.
wait. I've never seen him, so don't judge me. But I feel like somebody that I wouldn't want to mess with is Raven.
Oh,
the
dude,
Titans?
no. He's
Yeah.
a big dude. He would
I
definitely
would-
be top like
I
8.
would not fuck with that.
Sorry, I just want to see him and Salmon go at it after their like 10-second beef they had.
Yes. Wait.
That's how this all
Because
started.
Sandman's a boxer, right? Wait.
Yeah, no, I guess Sandman, he was saying he's a MMA fighter, I think it said. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do remember that being brought up today, and I was like, I would love to see this fight.
This dude talks about building a fucking bench in his garage. Like at least once a month, I've seen a comment about it. It's just like
Was Salmon or Raven?
Raven.
Or Raven?
Fuck, where is his Twitch, man? Where is he?
I feel like this is kind of a low key gay conversation, but
I disagree.
Damn, look how big he is. He can definitely win a fight, bro.
Wait,
Who's gonna be
who?
No, I'm just saying as a general statement. That's how you make it.
Who's gonna be the troll that gets in the general chat and says, "I can beat anybody here"?
Oh, I probably will lose half these fights. Like,
Drunk.
I'll probably lose 80% of these fights.
Drunk's gonna come in or actually, I don't even think he listens to these actually. But if he did, he would come into the general chat and he would fucking say that his drunken rage is like stronger than anyone's.
Oh my god!
You know who I could beat in a fight?
Me?
I could probably beat. No, I probably couldn't beat you.
No.
I probably could beat Chef.
No.
Bobby's huge. He would.
Bobby's
Bobby's
told me
top
how
eight.
tall he
Bobby's
was.
top eight.
Yeah.
It's a grown ass man versus a little boy.
Oh, I could beat Chef 100%. I'm confident of that too.
I think I've seen Chef. I think he made YouTube videos.
I haven't.
About
I
his
just have full
analytics, and
confidence
I've
I
made
can.
them, or I've made them.
You haven't? You haven't seen his YouTube video? He was like full body in it too. So
Yeah,
Chef?
I remember that. He was wearing a chef hat too, wasn't he?
Chef, I live 12 hours from you. If I'm correct, if you're in Albuquerque, let's make this happen.
He's moving to Arizona soon.
Even closer, Chef, I'm calling you out. We'll get a ring. 5 rounds. I'll start training now. This is my official invitation to Chef.
I want to see Nick throw some punches. Oh shit. Wait, has anybody seen Cool Breeze?
no.
Oh, I've seen
Cool.
a
I've
picture
seen
of
Cool
him.
Breeze. Maybe he could take out some people. Now that I think about it.
I think I have a DM from him because we were supposed to play one of our games, and he was telling me his daughter wasn't feeling good. I said, I hope she feels better. He sent a picture
Such
for
a
him.
weird conversation.
I'm looking for that now. Let's see. If it wasn't Breeze, then it was definitely somebody.
Okay. Mo DM me. I asked him how many fights he's been in, and he said enough to whoop your ass. And then he also said, "You understand? I spent almost 10 years working with kids K-12th grade, trying to beat me up on the daily basis, right?" And he said he got so good at his job that they made him an administrator over multiple campuses. But I don't think I think he's bluffing.
You think he's bluffing? Why would that be something he lies about?
Because Mo is a snake, low key. He probably knows we're talking about him right now, and he's like,
Oh, 100%.
Do you care to elaborate?
He's trying to get in my head and act like I couldn't beat him.
Mocha, you can't beat him. What are you talking about?
Hey,
You act like he's just saying that to say that.
he's saying it to say it. I do.
Bro. Oh my god. He would fold you like Jake Paul folded Nate Robinson.
Yeah. So our undercard so far is we have Robin and Mr. Sandman, me and Chef, and then our
Potato Boy.
Yeah, Potato Boy.
You actually giving yourself the nod here.
What's sad
I
is
could
I
beat
probably think none of us three make it to the end rounds.
Oh no, I have full confidence in myself. I knocked him out within 10 seconds.
Well, yeah, but I don't think you make it past round one. I mean, if Chef's your round one opponent.
Dude, I have no idea what Chef looks like, how tall he is, or how built he is. I'm just calling him out. I'm ready for this fight. I love Chef too. Chef's an amazing guy. I just want to fight him for some reason.
This is gonna be the episode where we're gonna get mass hate. Go from a sensitive topic to just calling random people out on fights. This and just shitting on all the teams in the actual NFL playoffs, meaning everybody's gonna bring their homer out and fight for their team and why they think they'll win the fucking Super Bowl.
I think any team can fight for themselves, but if you're trying to defend the Bears or the football team, then you should stop talking before we even continue. I
So
give-
Nick Calc should just
Yeah.
not be in this year, just not invited to the conference.
I mean,
Listen.
neither of them would defend
Yeah.
their team.
Even the Colts, if we're gonna be honest, I have no confidence in the Colts.
Go sit in the corner and take your ass. You see, the Colts are actually like decent though.
Yeah, the
It's
Colts
just
are
they're
actually
playing
decent.
Buffalo.
I don't think so. I like the
Dude.
Colts, so I really do like that team. I just don't have confidence
The
that.
Colts beat the Packers.
And
They're not bad.
yeah, but Philip Rivers is the quarterback. What do you want him to do? Fucking throw 3 checkdowns every
I
time?
mean,
When he goes for the deep ball, watch it be underthrown 15 yards and be like, damn, I should go get another kid maybe.
Jesus.
In case you don't know,
How
I
many does he
fucking
have,
hate
like,
Philip Rivers,
9?
man. I
You
hate
hate,
Phillip
dude.
Rivers.
Philip Rivers is so likable. He's like one of my favorite players in the
fucking hate
NFL.
I hate Philip Rivers.
He's the funniest trash talker.
He's
I'll give
so
him that.
cool. I love Philip Rivers.
Like I here's the thing. I've hated Rivers ever since I started watching the Broncos. So I got to keep that going. I love that Colts team. I fucking love the Colts.
The Chargers
Dude,
are
even if
probably the
even if I
most
was a
unhateable
fan
team.
of an AFC West team, I wouldn't hate Philip Rivers. Like what?
Oh, I hate Philip Rivers, dude. I hate him.
Bro,
It might be because my friend was a huge Chargers fan, and now he's a huge Colts fan because Rivers is over there. So maybe it's just because I hate how much he loves Rivers.
the Chargers are like the least hateable team in the NFL.
True, agreed.
That's true. I love Herbert.
And how is
That's about it.
dude?
The
Philip
thickest
Rivers.
jerseys.
I've never met anyone who said something bad about.
Oh,
Phillip
no,
Rivers.
he's the
Everyone
worst.
loves Philip Rivers.
Fuck you, River.
I hope he retires after losing 35-0 while he threw 6 picks that game. That would be the ideal situation.
Oh my god.
He'll make 1 10-yard pass, talk shit, think he's the best, and then throw 6 more picks after that.
Go have another.
Okay.
You know what? I'm calling out Philip Rivers. Meet me in the octagon. Let's go.
Dude, Philip Rivers would knock your ass out. What?
Probably.
Random topic, since we're talking about the Chargers, sort of. That 2010 season that we were talking about earlier, the Chargers had the #1 defense and the #1 offense that season and
Mhm.
missed the playoffs.
Yep.
True story.
Wait, they
They
had the
had
number
the
one
worst-
offense and defense and missed the
And
playoffs.
missed the playoffs. They had
What?
the
And you know
worst
why?
special teams in history.
But you know why?
Their kicking cost them so many games.
No, Philip
That's it.
Rivers. That's why. They still had LT then, right? That was his last year because I think he left for the Jets.
That was
in
2010.
Yeah, LT was still there, was he not?
No, LT was a Jet that year.
Was he? Oh my!
Yeah.
So they did that
Yeah.
without LT. That's impressive. Okay.
They had that was when Ryan Matthews,
Oh. Mhm.
and then they had I think they still had Quentin Jammer, and I think they still had Cromartie at the time. Vincent Jackson
Oh
was a
my
big
God.
guy that year. Antonio Gates was still there.
Yeah. What a team! How do you
Yeah.
miss the playoffs? What did they?
Yeah.
Did they go 8-8 or 9-7?
They went 7-9.
How do
Yeah,
you
dude.
have the
They-
number 1 offense and
bro.
defense and go 7-9?
Kansas City won the division that year, and I think they were like 9-7 or 8-8. It wasn't
Yeah.
even Denver who won it. That was the year Denver drafted Tebow.
Yeah, the AFC West was kind of sad there for a while.
And then you have the Raiders.
Yeah.
Is anyone gonna talk about how Marquise Brown just got traded for a fucking 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick?
Yeah, I proved that trade. I gave it a thumbs up.
Who the fuck is Guyton?
Jalen Guyton. Jalen
Oh,
Guyton
he's
is
Speedy receiver.
only 93 speed, so like nothing crazy. But
Pretty speedy.
he's 25.
Alex is so dumb. I don't like this guy.
Oh, I mean, Alex.
Why?
Alex is
like
fixed
now
to
I just have to deal with Hollywood Brown, and he lost the trade hard. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, it's a good move for Trey because he gets at least a 1-year
Yes.
rental with
It's a
Guyton.
phenomenal move for Trey. He got
Yeah,
2
that's-
and he
first-round
gets
picks.
Do you think he keeps Guyton, or do you think he lets him walk? Because he's gonna have to pay him.
I mean, might as well pay him $10 million a year. Like, or what's his fucking?
Well, he has to
overall?
play. He has to pay Lamar like 50 mil next season, I believe.
Where the fuck? Are
So.
probably have to pay Dobbins soon too.
Yep.
He is. Well, no, never mind. That's Pandora. I was gonna say Baltimore Pandora has
Julio.
Jones.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Gaines a 75 overall. What's he gonna ask for? 10 mil a year max?
Yeah, something like that. I would say probably like 6
Okay,
or
so he
7.
pays him 10 mil a year, and Alex has to pay Marquise Brown 20 mil a year. Like, I don't understand.
I can't believe he gave up 2 firsts
That's
for him. That's crazy to me. I mean, he's gonna have a fun team. That's gonna be a fun team for sure. But that's just ridiculous to me, man.
All right. I think we'll end the podcast here.
I think
Thanks for
Mocha's a little
tuning
mad.
in.
It's gonna be a nice juicy episode for you guys.
You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, this was an exciting episode for sure. But we'll catch you next time.
Deuces.
Peace.
Drew, what kind of music do you listen to?
Depends.
Did
It's
you
a big
listen?
mixed bag, to be honest.
I just wanted your opinion on a whole lot of red.
I haven't listened to that yet.
Haven't? Okay. All right.
I haven't. I've heard nothing but bad about it, so I just haven't given it the chance yet.
Okay, so it was nothing but bad for the first few days, and then people, started really listening to it and started really liking it. So
What?
it's pretty much what people do with every album that drops. They'll
Yeah.
just hate on it, and then eventually they'll like it.
We'll see. I mean, I also have never really been into Cardi, and so
No.
we'll see if I like it or not.
I don't think I've ever
No.
listened to a Cardi song. So everyone was like his album's trash, so I never listened to it.
I mean, he, in my opinion,
Cardi
killed
song.
1997 Pain. So.
Pain 1993 was such a
Oh,
good
that's yeah. Sorry, I fucking completely botched that. But in my opinion, I did not like his added verse. So.
It's that he uses his normal voice in that album because it was recorded 2 years ago. And then Drake's dropping his album this month.
Yeah, that I saw, which I'm kind of hyped for. I will always slander Drake, but in the end of the day, I'll still fucking love his shit. Mainly, I'll slander him just because my friend's obsessed with him, and so slandering him is fun to do with him.
I used to kind of hate him, but I don't know. I started listening to his music more, and
Fucking dot.
good, really good. Still not as good as J. Cole in my opinion, but really
No,
good.
yeah, I think J. Cole's still better.
So we got that topic, and then we got what else? What the fuck? Oh, IRL playoffs.
We're gonna predict the NFL playoffs, yeah, which I'm excited for.
Same.
Playoffs.
I'm fucking pissed the Bears got in.
The Bears are in?
Yeah, they're the number
Oh
7.
my god.
Because the Cardinals lost.
Yep. If the Cardinals would have won, both the Cardinals and Rams would be in right
Cardinals
now.
suck. How did they mess that up?
Murray got hurt.
Yeah, but even then, that team kind of fell apart there.
I just don't know how they lose to the Rams without Goff.
Dude, that fucking quarterback they had, I have no idea who he is, but he looked nice.
He was okay.
No, he looked nice for what they needed him to do.
Dude, I was shitting bricks when the Steelers were starting to come back a little bit. And
Yeah,
then
when you let Mason Rudolph almost beat you.
we sat on the ball for the onside kick. That's how we recovered it.
Wait,
then
would the Dolphins have made it if you guys lost?
Yes.
Yes.
That's crazy.
No, actually,
No,
the
yeah.
Dolphins- No, the Dolphins would have made it if the Colts lost.
Well, that too, but they needed you guys to lose as well.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think the Colts. I honestly thought the Colts would have been a little more realistic. The Jaguars already clinched the 1 seed. They have absolutely no reason to lose this game, and they already beat the Colts week 1. It's their 1 win. So I thought it was going to happen. Apparently not.
So you think they're going to take Justin Fields if Urban Meyer becomes the head coach?
No. Urban Meyer said on national TV that Trevor Lawrence is better than Justin Fields. So
Damn, he said that about his own quarterback. It's kind of
well,
wild.
he never coached Fields. Fields came last year, and last year was
Oh
Ryan
fuck,
Baker's
you're right.
year.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Haskins was his last.
That was his last
QB
one.
coach. Yeah. Not a very good one.
No, not a good one to go out on, but never should have been a first-round guy, in my opinion. But
I never see Mocha talks shit about Ohio State quarterbacks. Let's be real. Braxton Miller, okay, he moved to wide receiver. That doesn't even count.
there we
Terrell
go. Yeah.
Pryor was never okay.
Oh, he also moved to wide
Random
receiver.
quarterbacks, besides like Michael Vick and maybe Lamar Jackson, they are always bound to either get hurt or they just never pan out. I don't know what it is about black scrambling quarterbacks, but like even Tim Tebow, he was a scrambling quarterback too, and he never.
Yeah, but he also never had the arm, so that was his thing. The dude had like 83 throw power. So we're gonna be honest here.
The only thing I remember about Tim Tebow's NFL career was the
wild card
80-yard touchdown. Yeah.
The Demarius Thomas fucking touchdown that won us that game.
I was actually very happy that happened because it was against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, fuck Pittsburgh. I put a bet on that game with my 5th grade teacher because she was a huge Steelers fan. And the bet was if I won, she had to wear the whole day any Broncos gear I had. And if she won, I had to wear any Steelers gear.
Dude,
and
you
she had a fucking cheerleader outfit. So I would have worn a cheerleader outfit all day.
Bro, you should have if the Broncos won for her to give you head, you should have done that.
That's where I thought that was going.
How old were you? Oh, that must have been like
I was probably 10.
8.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, this was in 5th grade.
Yikes.
5th grade?
Yeah, that was in 5th grade.
Wait. What year did that happen? 2009, 2010?
Something like that, yeah. I'm pretty sure 2011 because Manning came in 2012. Because we went to the Super Bowl in 2013 and 15. So yeah, that was 2011.
Because then he got traded to the Jets.
Yeah, that next year. Or that offseason. Wait, was it the Jets or the Pats he got traded to first?
The Jets. Right? The only thing I remember about Tim Tebow is the Jets trying to swap time with him and Mark Sanchez or Matt Sanchez. What the fuck was his name? Mark Sanchez?
Yeah.
Butt fumble boy.
As I nearly choke on my drink. Butt fumble boy. Did you see the butt recovery?
With fucking Wayne Gallman? Yeah.